Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.
I don't even know what I really want to say. But my name's Mika. Thanks for finding me. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back. I don't feel well today. My chest is hurting. I'm still having chest pains from last week. And I kind of am blah. But there are a few things that I want to talk about. I don't know exactly what I decided to title this video. Either I decided to title it How to Tell Your Family and Friends That You're Chronically Ill, or How to Deal with Being Newly Diagnosed. Either which one, we're going to touch on both of those in this video. And I'm going to try to do it in as little time as possible so that this is not 20 minutes long, because in my mind, it's complicated. But then when you boil it all down, because I wrote some notes out on this the other day, and when I boiled it down, it was just really just a couple of sentences. So let's start with the easiest one. How to tell your friends and family that you are chronically ill. You say, hello, friends and family. I've been diagnosed with such and such. It may be difficult for you to hear that I've been diagnosed with this. It is difficult for me as well. I don't know what the future will bring. I don't know the ups and downs and the challenges that come along with this illness. I do know that there will be some struggles. I do know there will be some moments where I will not be at my best. I may be angry. I may lash out. I may cry and become depressed. Do not take any of this personal. It has nothing to do with you. None of this is your fault. None of this is my fault. None of this has any reflection on any of us. This is something that is happening not only to me, but that is happening to all of us. I understand that as people who are in my life and who love me, you are going through this with me. But understand that I am going to forget that you are going through this with me, because my pain will be greater than yours. Not only emotionally, but physically. I will forget that you are hurting too. I will forget that watching me suffer is going to hurt you. I may not be sensitive to your pain like you are to mine, and for that I'm sorry. I appreciate your love and support, even though I may not always show it, or I may not always tell you. I thank you for sticking with me through this all, and I thank you for dealing with me no matter what my moments may be. Please continue to encourage me and do not give up on me. That is what I wish I would have said to my family, but it pretty much just came out with, oh gosh, well, this is what it is. We finally figured it out, and yeah, so let's deal with it. And I had to figure all that out on my own. And I was hateful, and I was not a nice person sometimes, and I kind of didn't understand why they had attitudes, and it took me a while to realize that they were hurting too, just in a different way. That watching me go through the things that I was going through hurt them a lot, because they love me and care about me. Took me a while to figure that one out. So that's my advice on how to tell your family and loved ones that you're chronically ill. Now, how to tell yourself. First thing you have to do is to forgive yourself. You did not ask for this. It has happened. Yes, things will be different. Yes, you will not or may not be able to do everything that you used to be able to do. Things that were once easy will now be difficult or impossible to do. Things that you used to be able to do by yourself, you may need help with doing. Simple tasks like maybe dishes, sweeping a floor, getting dressed by yourself, taking a shower by yourself. These may all be things that you now need assistance with doing, and it will be difficult for you to accept. Forgive yourself. Allow yourself to grieve. It is a loss, and that is okay. Allow yourself to be sad and realize that that sadness has no time limit. Yes, I always say don't live there, and I mean it. Let it come and go, but realize it's going to come and go, and then it may come back and go, and then it may come back. It is a revolving door that will never stop revolving, and it will always be there. That sadness will always be just under the surface, and whether you acknowledge it or you don't, or whether it presents itself in a very loud fashion, it's always there. Somewhere under the surface, we all know that we are different than we once were. And it does make us sad. And some days we acknowledge it, and some days we don't. We press on and we keep going. We hold our head up high and we say we're going to make this chronic illness look good today, i.e., today. And that's okay. It's okay that you're sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry. Know that that anger is always also going to be there. You are going to be angry. You are going to want to scream and lash out and punch something and hit something or just rip your hair out. You're so angry. And that is okay. And that will also be just under the surface. And whether you acknowledge it or you don't, is okay. And you are going to have good days. And of course, those are okay. You're going to have days where you smile and you laugh and you feel like kind of your old self again. And then something's going to happen and it's going to smack you right back to reality that you are chronically ill. And it's going to hurt. Especially if those days last for days or weeks, or maybe even you get a whole month where you could go and not really have the effects of being chronically ill. And then something will happen and it'll kind of knock you on your butt. That's okay. Allow yourself to experience these emotions, but experience them in a way that you know that at the end of the day, it's okay. It's okay in the fact that you are still you. These chronic illnesses cannot take away the very essence of who you are. It may take away your ability to do something, but it doesn't take away your mind. It doesn't take away your personality. It doesn't take away your laughter. It doesn't take away your ability to care. It doesn't take away your ability to love. It doesn't take away your compassion. Remember that. Remember, it doesn't take away the ability to love your children or love your spouse or love your mom, your dad, your sister, your friends, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles. It doesn't take away any of that. It just puts a little bit of limitations on what your body can physically do. So how do you tell yourself? And how do you deal with being chronically ill? It's an everyday, every moment battle. And you may have a whole week where you just can't stop crying and you think something's wrong with you. There is not. You may have a whole week where you are just angry at the world and you just want to scream at everyone. It is okay. It's okay. As long as you remember to come back to who you are as a human, who you are on the inside, who you are past your pain, who you are past your diagnosis and your medicines and your illnesses and all that other garbage, who you are as a person. Don't let it take you away from you. Don't let it stop you from being who you are. That's how you get through it. That's really all I want to say, guys. Literally, that's it. It's the only advice that I have for you. It seems simple. It's not. It's hard. It's complicated and it's messy. But know that there are people out there that are going through the exact same thing that you're going through, who have been where you are, who will be where you are. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to help them. Or maybe you won't, and that'll be okay too. Until next time, guys, deuces, and be well. Bye.